Literally all over the world with us. She's traveled from Canada to the U.S. to South Africa. She's been at multiple events, but most importantly, she has power when she speaks. She has the energy to bring people into what she's talking about, and everyone wants to get to know her when she's done. She's had many invites all over the world, and we have her with us today in Seattle, Washington. Please make a nice, loud welcome from our own Ms. Kathryn Cooper.
Hi, I'm Kathryn Cooper, live with you today with our best-selling author, former U.S. presidential candidate, a serial entrepreneur, and one of the most visible commentators on television, my good friend, Wayne Allen Groom.
Hey, Kathryn, how are you?
Hi, very well.
Good to be with you today. What are we talking about?
Well, you know, you have a whole background in business entrepreneurship, and basically more and more women are coming into business. And what I was wondering was how important is women to the future of business?
Well, you know, it just seems like women entrepreneurs are everywhere nowadays. It seems like they're in command, and it seems like an awful lot of experts will agree with my following statement. Women seem to make the best entrepreneurs. And of course, if I don't say that, my wife will kill me. No, you know, you find a man who's successful, and you find a woman alongside him who's helped every step of the way. You find a guy like me who's got my precious daughter Dakota, 21 years old, Harvard senior, just coming off a year at Oxford University, and a winner of the John Harvard Award, and I've spent my life giving her my wisdom of business, and I think she's taken it. I did, but I think she's going to take it and go much further than I ever could have gone, because I think there's an innate wisdom about women, and there's a feminine side that really helps in business. You just can't be, you know, only the macho, relentless warrior.
So is it a byproduct of looking up to your mother, society, how you were raised, or is just a naturally motherly instinct of women just being so nice and just wanting everyone else to be taken care of and them last?
Well, often they do wear so many different hats, and so in my case, I had kids. I had an elderly parent that needed to be looked after, my husband with his situation as a traumatic brain injury. There were so many things that were required of me that I didn't get to look after me until my kids were mostly grown. And then I woke up one day and said, hey, I can stay in this mode, but I'm losing ground. And now, this is my moment, this is my time to get out there and do it, make it happen. If it doesn't happen now, when will it ever happen?
Don't a lot of people say that? I mean, you work with a lot of people, and they'll say, like, now is what, but they don't know what to do.
Right.
Right? How many people say, okay, I need to do something, but they don't know what to do? And many think is, well, because I've been raising kids for 20 years, so therefore I don't know about business, or I didn't go to school for this, or I gave up this dream and I don't know that. So is the fear of not knowing what to do greater, that women probably need a blueprint more than anything else, which is something you provide. So how do you overcome that, the mindset? Like how you overcome your mindset, and then what do you tell other women that come to you all the time and say, hey, listen, how do I get unstuck?
I had the experience, you know, of being totally, couldn't get lower in life, face down in the muck, in the corrals. And I learned from that I had to take it baby steps, literally. I had chronic pain for 2 years. I had to literally take baby step after baby step, figure out what worked, and then take that further. And that's what I'd say to women. They feel confused, overwhelmed, and all of that contributes to them being exhausted. They just don't know what to do. To be able to look at your fears, your limitations, the things you're bumping up against as you're working through your success, and that we sit down, we attend that on all levels. Mindset is such a powerful thing that will make the difference in where you go, and you've got to get that squared away to really blow through it.
You told me something that was absolutely amazing, and I'm going to give you credit for it, but I stole it everywhere else. She said, the biggest thing, she said to me, I can write down every step of the way how anyone in their business, women or even men, can succeed in their business. I could write it down and say, just copy this to be successful. But if I didn't sell them on the belief, right, there's nothing I can do. It's like giving someone the recipe to one of the best dishes in the world. But if you don't believe that you can actually cook it, psychologically your mind is not there, and it's like a blockage. Because at the end of the day, fear will overthink, and you'll think about all the reasons are. So, and she said to me, the problem with you, JT, is that because you're so ADD and you got no patience, you just assume that everyone just believes.
Come from the heart, utilize the power and the energy of women all over the place. That's a networking, that's a perspective, the feminine perspective of touching the heart in everything that you do, and really connect with your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? For your significance, for your legacy? What is it that's driving the whole thing? Because when women are motivated, when they're energized, there's no stopping them. There isn't nothing that they can't do. Nothing is impossible.
That's a good one. Nothing is impossible. Everyone write that down. Nothing is impossible. And by the way, that's a motto that your staff, your employees, everyone you deal with, because more people come up with excuses why they can't do things. So that's a good thing. Nothing is impossible. So when someone comes to you with a problem, tell them nothing is impossible. Make it work. Go back. Find a way. Because if you are the ones who has to find a way, then you're going to have to do all the work. So very good. Nothing is impossible. Ladies and gentlemen, Kathryn Cooper. Give her a big round of applause.
Okay.